Good evening and welcome to the news. First, let's take a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attends centenary convocation of University of Mysore, says infrastructure enhancement and structural reforms will make India a global hub of education. Shopping mall project has to be seen in terms a larger development picture, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 88.26%. Meghalaya government ready with first list of recipients of COVID-19 vaccine. And Meghalaya Education Minister Lakman Rimboy welcomes National Education Policy 2020, says it has come at the right time. The news in detail. Screen grab PMO India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that infrastructure and enhancement and structural reforms introduced by the government in the last 6 years has brought in transparency and autonomy in the institutions of higher learning in the country. Virtually addressing the centenary convocation of University of Mysore today, the Prime Minister said that the qualitative and quantitative reforms carried out by the government will transform India into a global hub in the higher education sector and make our youth competitive, giving them an edge over others.
इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के निर्माण से लेकर स्ट्रक्चरल रिफॉर्म्स पर बहुत ज्यादा फोकस किया गया है। भारत को हायर एजुकेशन का ग्लोबल हब बनाने के लिए, हमारे युवाओं को कॉम्पिटिटिव बनाने के लिए क्वालिटेटिव और क्वांटिटेटिव हर स्तर पर कोशिश की जा रही है। बीते 6 साल में औसतन हर साल एक नई आईआईटी खोली गई है। इसमें एक कर्नाटका के धारवाड़ में भी खुली है।
Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has stated that all development projects planned in Shillong city have multiple objectives. Indirectly referring to the opposition to the proposed shopping mall at Barrick Point, he said the project has to be seen in terms of the larger picture and not merely as construction of a commercial property. Earlier, UDP leader Bindo Lanong and Rang Bashanong have met the Chief Minister to mark their opposition to the proposed shopping mall at Barrick. The delegation apprised the Chief Minister about the difficulties which will follow if the shopping mall is constructed.
It has to be seen in a larger picture and an overall picture of what we really are planning to do. All the development work that we plan to do for Shillong City has got multiple objectives. It's not just about having a commercial property, but it is about looking at aspects of decongestion, aspects of parking, logistics, beautification of the city, creating iconic structures, and yes, at the same time ensuring that that there has to be some commercial aspect, otherwise the viability of the project is not there. So it's not so simple as maybe what has been put out in the press by some people.
Area is surrounded by government offices. So as far as possible, that area should not have things that will create noise pollution and all that, and as far as possible not to create any more congestion, by creating a kind of a shopping mall in that space, in that estate there. You can have shopping mall elsewhere. You can have shopping malls elsewhere. That we don't have anything to say.
The country has crossed another milestone in its fight against COVID-19. The national cumulative positivity rate has fallen under 8%. This trend has been sustained without a break continuously for 4 days. The cumulative positivity rate is 7.94% now and is steadily declining. Health Ministry has said that the decline in positivity rate has been brought about by high level of comprehensive country-wide testing. The total tests have crossed 9 crores 50,000 today. The country also continues to report a trend of steadily declining active cases for the third day after the active cases dropped below the 8 lakh mark after a month and a half. Working in advance, Meghalaya government has prepared list of frontline workers, health workers beside others who will receive the COVID-19 vaccine in the first phase. Although the state is yet to get any communication from centre to submit it, however, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong informed that acting fast, the state has prepared the list. We have prepared the list. If the centre asks today, we can send it immediately. The Deputy Chief Minister said, meanwhile, the Union Health Ministry has asked states to submit a list of priority populations who will be first to receive the COVID-19 vaccine by October end. Admitted of having knowledge of this, Tinsong said that he had seen this in social media and TV news.
The data is already in place. We already have the data right from the from the Agadwadi, ASHA, and then the health workers. Everything is already in place. We do have the records, everything. If we receive today officially the letter from the ministry, by tomorrow we can send it back to them. Now, even me also, I've seen it in social media. I've seen it in the TV channel. Unless we receive it officially, I can't say anything. Hope for the best, but at the same time, be ready for the worst too.
The Women's College Fraternity Shillong, along with the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of the college, organized the panel discussion National Education Policy 2020, aspiring to transform at the college auditorium today. Meghalaya Education Minister Lakman Rimbui, who was the chief guest at the event, inaugurated the college website and the panel discussion, speaking at the event on the National Education Policy 2020. The minister said that it has come at the right time. Although we live in the age of technology, we have seen that the education given in class cannot be replaced by technology, he added.
Today, I formally inaugurated this seminar on National Education Policy 2020 on transforming education in India. And this new education policy has come in the right time in the midst of this pandemic. Because we have learned Meghalaya is not prepared, India is not prepared, and the world itself is not prepared. Technology has given us so much, but we also know that even in the, so to say, the developed countries, technology cannot take over the classroom teaching.
In what could be termed as an act of divine intervention, a truck driver escaped from the clutch of death after the truck he was driving plunged a gorge of 300 feet. The incident occurred on Saturday at around 4:30 p.m. in Sunapur at National Highway 6 on the East Jaintia Hills district. According to the police, one truck bearing registration number AS01CC 6701 carrying online items had a mechanical breakdown and the vehicle was parked on the roadside NH6 with no occupant inside. Later, one vehicle bearing registration number BR04J8503 coming from the same direction dashed against the aforesaid truck, and both the trucks rolled down the deep gorge about 250 to 300 feet deep. And now for the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 22.7 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 17.1 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 80%, while in the evening was 89%. 0.3 millimeters of rainfall was recorded. Forecast, Shillong and its adjoining areas will have a generally cloudy sky. Before we wind up, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attends centenary convocation of University of Mysore, says infrastructure enhancement and structural reforms will make India a global hub of education. Shopping mall project has to be seen in terms of larger development picture, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 88.26%. Meghalaya government ready with first list of recipients of COVID-19 vaccine. And Meghalaya Education Minister Lakman Rimbui welcomes National Education Policy 2020, says it has come at the right time. That's all we have for you today. Do join us tomorrow. Until then, good night.